Yo, it is your boy Edit Asian 2020 or on YouTube Gaff Slick. Um so we're here today. I'm gonna do a tutorial. Like like a beginner tutorial, like if you're interested in becoming um a editor, a anime editor. Um I'm gonna just teach you some basic ropes. Most tutorial editors they don't use their voice, or they use AI voice. But for me, I'm gonna just actually use my voice, and I won't try and make this too long. I'll try my best to explain everything. So, what we got here is 3 clips. To find your clips, I was just like, I'll put them. I'll put the link in the description, or I'll just put it somewhere around here. Maybe like in the future or something. Like maybe I'll put it on screen. Um, and also to get your audio. Um, for me before I was able to download it just normally on the MP3 file online, and I was able to transfer it to Alight Motion. That's what the app I'm using here. You could also use a app called, if you want to. I'm not going to use these apps. I'm just going to use Alight Motion because I think Alight Motion is just the best one for me. But you could use this app right here. For a beginner guide, make sure to go follow other YouTubers how to use CapCut. Or you could use do they have it here? Do they have it here? They don't. Or you could use this app right here. This app is actually, oh wait, oh oh uh, After Effects is a computer. Whoops. Or you could use, if you go be on computer, you could use After Effects. Well, I'm on my iPad, and I think the iPad for me personally, apparently I need to update. But for me apparently, the best one for me is Alight Motion, or if you still want, or you could use CapCut. This is the one I showed you earlier, which is this one right here. So yeah, you could use those two. But I'm gonna mostly focus on this because I mostly know everything about Alight Motion compared to CapCut. I don't use CapCut, but you could still use CapCut. They're like not the same. I mean, I think they're similar, super similar. So yeah. Anyways, to get your clips, I'll just put it on screen, or I'll put it in the link description where I get my clips of anime. You don't have to do anime, but it's just that's what I use for my edits. So, anyways, to get your music, I used to download it just on like a website, MP3. You can still use that website, but I prefer you shouldn't. So what I do, these are like my old ones, but like if I wanted like a new one, which let's say let's say Kendrick Lamar, what I do, I go on YouTube. I go on YouTube, and then we say Kendrick Lamar, and then let's say if I want Rich Spirit, let's say if I want that, I click on the video, I copy the link to it, and I'll just go to the website right here. I go to free MP3 downloads dot online. This is go load. Please load. Okay, right here. Hello, hello. Yeah, right here. So yeah, for example, like Trippy Red. So this is how I download my music now. So because like for some reason Alight Motion won't let me do it no more. So I'll go to MP3 4 like this, and I click, it doesn't matter which resolution you want. You download it, and then you go back to you save as a video, find the song you want, and here I'll just do example. So let's say the Trippy Red one. So let's go. I think it's down here somewhere. Yeah. So this is the Trippy Red one. So now I have the song right here. I'm not gonna play it because copyright issues, and I'm not trying to do that. So, and then if you don't want the background, all you have to do is go to extract audio. How to do that is to click this. So you click the whatever this, you click the clip, you go down here to info, the three little dots right here. I'll switch it above volume, and then you go to extract audio, just like this. Boom. Now you have the audio, and then what I usually do, I delete this, and then I go back, and then I come back again, and now I have the audio of the song that I want. So yeah, that's also another basic thing. So probably made another video, but whatever. This is just gonna be uploaded on YouTube. So yeah, alright, so the basic, I have 3 of these clips, and let's say you don't know how to do a transition, right? So for example, this Vegeta going into this high school with that clip. So you click on the clip you want to edit, and then you want to go, so let's say if I want to do a slide transition. So where info is at, you see these, it'll be different on it'd be different on iPad or on phone. It'd be a lot different, but it would still be like the same as this phone is a bit more I would say cluster, I guess you could say. So next, what you do is you go to move and transform. Boom. So now you're in this. If you look at the right side of my screen, you can see the move and transform. So to move this clip of Vegeta going to this clip, like let's just do a slide to the right. So, and if you look on the left, there'll be these, like this diamond right here. This is called key fragments. Key fragments is very important. Very, very important. So never just not use a key fragment. You always want a key fragment when you're doing a transition. So let's do a transition. And how I usually like to do my transition is I like to go by 10. Or at least not 10. Oh yeah, at least I go by 10. So you have to click the key fragment basically at the end right here. Oh, let's do this again. And I just subtract 49. So this will be 39 right here. And we're just going to do a simple right. So next, we're going to do this. And you just slide just like this. So you just slide. Keep on sliding. Depends how much you want. And I know that the Vegeta is like this. Like there's a black screen. Like there's a black area. So how to fix that? I'm going to also show you a little effects. Just like simple effects. Before we move on to effects. So right below the diamond on the left-hand screen, or whatever you're on, like on iPhone, or it'd be like in a corner, I believe, on the iPhone, I believe, or Android, or if you're using the phone, basically, you want to click on this little graph box thing, and this is called a graph. So it will start off like this. This is neutral. I call this neutral. Now, to make it go faster or slower, when you're always going to for the clip for this, when you're going towards the other clip, you want to go slow, but not too slow. I would say for beginner, so we're going to move this guy down here. And as you can see, when you're moving one of the dots like this, you can see the clip is moving with whatever you want. So if I want it like this is mostly people, this is what is called for fast. This is like the fast way to do it. And if I play the clip now, so let's play it. You see how fast that is? I hope this video is not too long, but it is. I hope you guys will understand and take notes. You see how fast that is? Because it starts from this point, okay, so the first diamond, that's where the graph will start. You can't really see it because my iPad is big. But it starts from this one right here, I believe. Or no, it starts like this. You see the line right here? So it starts right here, and then it will quickly go this way. I don't know if that's a good explanation. Probably not, but to make it slow, because I recommend go slow then fast, because you want to try and get smooth transition. So all I'm gonna do is just flip this. I'm gonna just click the arrows right here. Boom, it's flip. Now if we play the clip, there, it's not as fast, but it looks like smooth. Like it looks smooth, right? Like it actually doesn't look too fast. I mean, it's a little fast, but you could kind of tell that it's like you're trying to do a transition. So that's good. All right, now to fix this diamond part, or this black surface right here, right? So what you want to do, you want to come to effects, and now you're in the effects. Now click. I have the premium for Alight Motion. Now if you don't have premium, that's okay. That's 100% okay, because I think that you don't really need premium for Alight Motion. Reason why? Because if you click on effects, boom, let's click it. It'll take you to this page. Remember, it's different compared to iPhone and the iPad, and I'm using the iPad. So we're gonna go. So to fix this black part, you want to go to effects, and then where you want to go, I believe, move and transform. Oh no. God, I'm doing a bad job. I'm doing a really bad job. You want to go distortion / warp. Now, there's these little circle things. That means it's premium. But if you don't have that, I mean, if it doesn't have the circle, you could use it. This is basically the free ones. So the top one has 1, second row has 3. This has 4 and third row, 4 in fourth row, and 1 in the last row. Now what's so nice is that now to fix the black part, you want to click on title. So let's click on title, and it's free. So this is why you don't need premium Alight Motion. So you click titles, you click standard settings, and boom. Look at this. Now there's like a clip in Vegeta, right? Now it's not full. I mean, it's not black anymore, right? It's like, looks like a mirror thing. Like it looks together, like one big piece. Like it's like one, I don't know how to explain it well, but it's basically the same clip, except now there's multiple of it, I guess you could say. So if you remove it, you see how it becomes black. Now if you do it again, it becomes like this. Like there's multiple of it. So like, let's say if I do a zoom out, you see there's like multiple, like it's like one clip, but like there's multiple titles of that clip, if that makes sense. Now you don't want that. Let's go back to normal. You don't want that. Now you can't, I changed my mind. Hold up. I'm trying to fix this. Right here, there you go. So to fix this problem, you want to go back to effects, you want to click title, you want to click mirror. Now you're thinking, oh Gavin, Gav Slick, you just mentioned that there's like 2 clips, right? Or like it's multiple. And yes, I am correct. But to fix this now, you want to go back to add effects, and then you want to go blur. So you go blur, and there's this thing called motion blur. So you click on motion blur, and what motion blur basically does is when you do a transition. So let's say the Vegeta is you're doing the right transition. Now if you play the clip, you can see how blurry it gets, and you barely could. I mean, you can still see it, but it's not as obvious, if you know what I mean. So we play this clip. There you go. See, you don't see the black, like the black thing. All you see is like blur when you transition, and that's very important because you want that. Blur just makes it better, and it doesn't look awkward. But if you don't like this much blur, you could always turn it down. The motion blur, the tune, you can increase it and it becomes like super blurry, or you could. But for me, I personally like to do 0.30. But if I was you, I start as when I started editing, I started at 0.7. 0.70. So it's up to you if however you want to do it. So alright, so there's that. Now, how to get this clip to over here? God, I hope this is not too long, but if it is, oh well. So now we did a transition. Kinda, we're not done yet. We want to make these two into a transition. But you're asking, like, well, how is that not a transition if you just showed us a transition? Because it's not complete. This is just a still video. There's no motion blur, there's no turning left to the beginning. So I'll show you how to do that. So you want to go back to move and transform. You want to start from the beginning. You want to put 2 key fragments, the little diamond thing. And for me, I do by 10. You could do however you want. So like for 50, it goes by 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and then 2 seconds. So I go from 50 to 2 seconds. And you just keep doing the same and same and same over and over. So now, remember how I explained the graph is like this now? Now what you want to do, you want to come here. You want to click the little graph thing or the little box thing below the diamond or the key fragment. And you basically what you want to do is you want to do the exact same like this, but just flip like this. See, if I keep it like this, you see how this doesn't look good? See, that's why the graph is very important, because you don't want this. This will make your edit bad. So keep it like this. Whenever you're making a transition, make sure it's always not the opposite, or if you're going right to left. So if you're going to right, you want to go right corner. If you want to go left, you go left corner. Basically how I make it. Top, you want to go right. If you're going towards the right side, you want to focus on the right bottom corner, and if you're going left, you want to focus on the top left corner. But that depends on what transition you're doing. So if we come here, we want to do the exact same. Now you could just do it like this. You could just do this, and then do this. Or you could, here's a little trick for you guys. So if you see the little arrows on the graph like this, there's 3 little dots right here. You click that, and there's copy curve, paste all to all keyframes, or enable overshot. I don't know what overshot is. I'm still new at editing to myself. I've been editing for 3 years, but this is like brand new people. Like, if you want to edit, like, please watch. So what you want to do is you want to copy the curve. Boom. And next, since you copy it, you could put that copy one in here and you could paste it. Boom, it's copy and paste, right? Just like if you're doing homework or something. Next, you want to do this. You click the arrow, boom. That's all you have to do. So yeah, so since you copy and paste it, all you have to do is basically click the little arrows and it will just flip it. Boom, flip. Now you got everything ready. All you have to do now is just move this to the left, like this. Now for me, you could go how far you want. So like I would stop like right here if I was like personally for me I'll stop right here, or you could stop anywhere if you want. But now you have the exact same problem as before. You see this black box, you want to get rid of it, or you want to, you know. So all you have to do really, you come back here, go effects, click the little three dots, boom, copy effects, just basically copy and paste. And what you do, you paste that, and then boom. Now you got your little transition. We're gonna play this. So we're gonna export it. We're gonna see how well the transition is. Yeah, it looks pretty good. You could always replay it, and if you always want to fix it, you could always fix it too. But I think that looks pretty good for like if you're beginning, this looks really good. So yeah, all right. So we'll go close. Now next, I'm gonna teach you guys how to do a spin transition. There are spins transition in here. So if you want, like for example, this clip to this clip, and you want to do a spin, all you really have to do, really, is not that bad. All you have to do is do the key fragments again, but instead, if you look at the bottom right corner, you can see these three little symbols. The first one is the where you could move up and down, right or left. The second one is the spin one. Now, pay attention. You can see some key fragments like in the beginning right here. They kind of fade, like they disappeared. Because for multiple transition, they have their own key fragments. So, for the circle one, we could start right here. So this is 59. Let's go 49 right here. And now we have key fragments for this for the spin transition. But if I click here, there's no, I mean, you can still see the key fragments, but barely. But now the key fragments are back over here for the left and right one. Basically, for these symbols, they have their own key fragments. Remember that. Now, what we're going to do is a spin. I'm going to just do a simple spin. Now, to go from right to left, the first spin transition you want to do is go always negative. You always want to go negative because if you go positive, you could go positive, but it won't. For me, I personally don't like it, but it's up to you. You can always go positive or negative. But I personally like negative, so let's go negative. So let's say if I want to do a simple 90-degree transition. So I will go to negative 90. Boom. And all you have to do really is come here. Now remember when you copy and paste for the right and left transition, all you have to do now is, since you already have that copy and paste, you already have the copy of it, you could just come here, click the little three dots, and you can just paste it just like this. Now it will start off like straight, and when it goes to hit the second diamond, you can see how it's moving already. This is starting point, this is end point. Remember that. So if we just let this play out, it will do a spin, just like that. Or here, I'll just do export because it will look better like that. So let's play this. Yep, there you go. As you can see, it does a little spin. It looks fast, but it's not that fast. Like, it looks fast, but when you're editing when you're editing a lot, you could, it's not gonna be that bad. Like, it looks super fast, but now if we go to the Gohan clip right here, all really just do the exact same as this first one. So you go here, click the graph, paste, flip. Now what you want to do here, you want to go to the first key fragment. Also, when you're doing the transition, always put the transition number at the last one, or the second one. If you're starting from the right one, and then for the left one, you want to start on the left one, because it will make it. That's how you do transition, basically. I don't know if that makes sense, but hopefully it helps. So now, since this one's at -90, and if you don't know, like, what kind of spin number, all you have to do, like, if you forgot, you just hover this clip, go forward a little bit, and it will go automatically to 90. So you're like, okay, so now I know what spin degrees it is. So I go to 90, just like this. The graph I copy and paste. And also, the copy and paste also works for effects. So all you have to do is copy the old effects on the last clip and just paste it right here. Boom. And now you have your spin circle transition. Tomorrow I'll teach you guys how to do zoom. Zoom, for me, I personally like zoom. But I'll do that in a different video, my second video. But yeah, there we go. That's, if we click export. Now if we just press play, right going left, and spin. There you guys go. So I hope this helps. Please subscribe. I will probably like put on screen where I get my anime clips from. Or just look up YouTube to find your anime clips, because that's where I've like went to YouTube and I just found out like that. So yeah, I hope this helps you new beginning editors, and I hope your edits gets really well done, and I hope you get big, or if you just want to do this for fun, like a hobby, I hope this helps. So yeah, first tutorial, yeah, I will do the second tutorial tomorrow. So yeah.